right, Shalom. We Hebrew Israelites coming out another weekend to prophesy the downfall of America. Before we do anything, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kadash. Double honors to the Apostle of the Great Millstone, the ruling teach well. Peace and blessings to y'all, keep pushing the truth throughout the four winds. All right, today we're going to basically just get into keeping a positive outlook and staying encouraged, okay? Because the world we live in, it just promotes do as thou please, do wickedness, but a lot of times and everything always seems to take a toll for the worse. When you know what I'm saying, like you can have 50 good things you do that's good, and you do one thing bad, and that one thing overshadows the whole 50 good things that you did. And that's just the society we live in. You know, that's what's promoted. Okay? So as men of the Lord, we have to understand that we have to be encouraged through all the negative, through all the you know what I'm saying, and staying focused. We got to stay focused through all the negativity. We see things that just like doesn't resonate with our spirit. It's like so much wickedness going on, and people just hold it up and like put it on a pedestal, you know. Folly is setting great dignity, you know what I'm saying? So they'll hold up things that's just like, man, that shit should be like put to death. Like these people should be put to death for the things that they're doing, you know. But it's held in a higher standard. Okay, let me get Psalms 121, and you can start at verse 1. You got a precept art? Go ahead.
There's Joshua 1:9. It says, "Have not I commanded thee?"
Go ahead, bro.
Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. You know, so basically us capitalizing on everything that's around us. You know, because Ephesians 6 tells us that we are basically battling principalities and demons in high places. You know, just roughly paraphrasing it. So basically we see everything which is going to be placed before us.
Right.
You know, so we got to always know that through all the hell that we're subject to taking and catching, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua going to be with us in order to basically bring us through that.
Right.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 1. It says, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
And when you look up to the hill, that's Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. That's that power that's above. Okay, so you have to understand, and he said, I look up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times in this society, we've been beaten down so low that when we walk, we just hold our heads down. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, you got to walk in an encouraged mind state. Okay, you got to constantly build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? I got a quote on my phone, and it says, let me actually read it because I forgot what it said, but I know it's just something that it's super positive. Okay. Yep. Guess I took it off. But say something real quick. I want to find it out.
Yeah, that's about being positive. You know, because once you basically get indulged in that that negativity, that's when you basically become an open doorway for Satan to have his way with you. You know, and all those demons will basically get on your mind and it'll belittle you even more. You know, because everything starts within in your mind. That's why the scriptures tell you, let every man be fully persuaded, man. You see, so once you're fully persuaded that you have a good understanding and knowing Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is dealing with you, knowing that the Lord is going to constantly take care of you, hey man, to hell with what Satan basically is going to bring forth. You know, that's a part of the walk. You know, tests are going to come. Right. I got a quick precept. This is Psalms chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me. You know, and this King David, hey, and the first person he called upon was who? Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know, so likewise, putting ourselves in the same situation, man, no matter what. You know, when you go to Romans, the 8th chapter, it tells us what, let nothing separate us from the truth. You know, what shall separate us from the truth? All right? That goes hand in hand with what us being full of courage, man. You know, actually putting your faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. It says, "Oh my power, for thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone, thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly." You see, and the same things are gonna happen today, man.
Right.
You see, the same things are gonna happen today. That's why we're not subject to being carnal. You see, because once we basically try to do things upon our own, hey man, you're basically telling the Lord you don't really need His help.
Right.
You know, so courage starts with actually us believing. You know.
Yeah, I can't find it, but the quote basically said in so many words that sometimes you have to basically make your own sunshine. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be down so much by just naturally seeing bullshit going on in the world that and going through so many things, and it all look like it's beating down on you together. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, like all together, it's beating down on you. You just gotta, you gotta make your own sunny days sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got Joshua. Let me get Deuteronomy 31:8.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 8. It says, "And the Lord, He it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed."
So whatever you're going through, bro, you gotta understand, you're not walking that walk. The Lord is walking it for you. You know what I'm saying? But these vessels that we're in, they're built up to feel emotion, pain, you know what I'm saying, hurt, deceit, and it's like all these emotions are played out through this flesh, okay? But the Lord, that's why Yahweh Shai, He overcame the flesh, okay? And His Spirit is on us to do the same exact thing, to overcome it. So we go through things, and sometimes it may look like you're not going to get out of that situation, but you have to trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and continue doing the works and be encouraged. Okay? You have to constantly be encouraged, bro, because the spirit that's over this world, the spirit that's on people in your house, you know what I'm saying? The spirit that people you're constantly around, if they're not walking this walk, bro, your spirit is going to constantly be beaten down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you made a point about you got to make your own sunny days in this thing.
Right.
This is Psalms 121 and verse I started verse 5. It says, "Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon the right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil," man.
Right.
So the scripture say that the Lord gonna preserve His men from all evil. You know, so it really starts with you believing it, man, because you can't basically have your faith wavering, you know, in this thing.
Right.
It says, "He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore." So this validates who? The men of the Lord. You know, this is preferably for the saints, man.
Right.
You know, the elect, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives.
Right.
And the last captivities even until now.
Right. Let me get 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3 and 4.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3. "Blessed be the power, even the Father of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the Father of mercies and the power of all comfort, who come."
Hold on, the power of all comfort. Look at that, the Father of mercies and the power of all comfort. So when comfort comes, in every form it comes in, and it comes with mercy, it's coming from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, that's where it stems from. Okay, but it shows you He's merciful and He's going to comfort you when He puts you in a trial, or He lets Satan basically have his way with you. Okay, go ahead.
"Who comforted us in all our tribulation."
All our tribulation. So you're not doing nothing on your own being comforted. It's the Spirit of the Lord that's doing this for you. Go ahead.
It says that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble, by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of the power.
So now you can tell a brother, hey, I went through that. The Lord got me through it.
Right.
The Lord put that spirit on me. I prayed and he got me through it. Okay? So lo and behold, you can be an encouragement to someone now because you've been through that situation and you made it out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the process carries on. Okay? You was going through something, the Lord got you through it. Next thing you know, you see a brother in a similar situation. Hey bro, look, I've been there. The Lord gonna get you through, bro. Just hold on. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works.
This Romans 15:4. It says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through the patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." See? So the things written aforetime, even as far as, because we are basically living epistles.
Right.
You know? So Yahweh Shem Yahushua basically had it to where his men have been through trials and tribulation to where we've gained faith so that we can pass it down.
Right. 1 Samuel 30:6.
30 and 6. This is 1 Samuel chapter 30 and verse 6. It says, "And David was greatly distressed, for the people spake of stoning him, because of the soul of all the people was grieved,
Right.
every man for his sons and for his daughters. But David encouraged himself in the Lord his power."
He encouraged himself.
Yeah.
He encouraged himself. And that's how we have to do sometimes, bro. Not just sometimes, it's a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because hell and all these real bad situations are starting to fall upon brothers, and bro, you can't let that spirit of whatever situation you're in overwhelm you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like they say, you gotta put your big boy pants on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These things can't overtake you, bro. You cannot let them overtake you, no matter how hard it may get, how hard it look, the way you feel, your emotions. At the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, either you're gonna fold or you're gonna stand.
Right.
Nobody said standing was gonna be easy, but you never fold, bro. No matter what, you never fold. Stand your ground, bro. Stand up for what you believe in. Okay? Agree?
This Ephesians 5:19. It says, "Speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord." You know, just going into how King David was encouraging himself.
Right.
You know, you gotta, hey man, you gotta apply these scriptures to your everyday life.
Right.
That's what it's talking about when it's speaking in songs, man. The scriptures say that the Lord is never gonna forsake us elect. Well, Lord, you say you never gonna forsake us, so you know this is how we maneuver.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and not recklessly. You know.
Right. Go back to that Psalms 121. Give verse 7.
Psalms chapter 121 verse 7. It says, "The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul."
Verse 8.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out and even thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Brothers is real. So he gonna preserve you. He's gonna have you like on backstock. You know what I'm saying? You're extra. We're gonna send those pawns out first. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the good things. That's why 1 Corinthians 4:9, what did it say? Hey, I set forth the apostles last. We're gonna let all these Christians go out. We're gonna let all these other nations and what our people are following, we're gonna let that be put out first. Then, lo and behold, I'm gonna bring the true men out. Okay? But he's preserving us, bro. That's why he's not going to allow nothing to happen to his elect men. Because they're preserved. They're the shining stars at the very end. Okay? Get Psalms 34, 6 and 7.
Book of Psalms chapter 34 verse 6. It says, "This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them.
So angels are around the Lord's men, camped round about them. Wherever they go, protection is there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're doing, protection is there. You know? And if you're going to, say you're trying to go, say you're gonna wash your car, and if for some reason somebody in your household asks you to do something for them, but you're in a rush to go wash your car, that could be the Lord keeping you from a wreck that's going to happen on that same routine or route you were taking. You know what I'm saying? And you had no clue that it was happening. You had no clue. You just like, oh, man, and you're complaining. You're not knowing that the Lord, like, pull them back, because I know what's about to happen in that area. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord basically, the angels are basically sent from Yahweh Shem Yahushua to do one thing, and that's to protect his elect. You know what I'm saying? To keep them in a position to where harm doesn't come to them unless the Lord allows it to. Okay?
There's Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 34 and verse 16. It says, for the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong state, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, and preservation from stumbling, and in help from falling. See, so just backing up that point, man, the Lord is not going to allow nothing grievous to his elect, man, unless, you know, that just has to be a part of how this movie plays out, you know. And ultimately, it's going to be a test, you know, because the scripture tells you that we're going to be put through that fire to be refined, man.
Right.
You know, so fire is a must in this truth. You know, we got to be subject to catching hell. You know, but through it all, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to constantly keep the elect unmovable in his hand.
Right. And all that basically is the Lord's mercy. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord's mercy, man. And that's that protection and being in that situation, man. The Lord really loves his elect men, bro. That's mercy, bro. That's like, because we don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We truly don't deserve the mercy that the Lord puts off for any of us, truth be told. You know?
I got a quick one. There's Psalms 86 and verse 5. It says, for thou, Lord, art good and ready to forgive, and plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon thee. See? And who's calling upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the correct names, man? Only his true servants. And what? Truth and sincerity.
Psalm 96, 4 and 5.
The book of Psalms, chapter 96, verse 4. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods.
Right.
For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
So the Lord made all those other powers, okay, which truly aren't powers. So, and him showing us that mercy that he shows, we should really be thankful, man. We should truly be thankful for the situation, the position that we're in this ministry and in this walk, okay? Because this truly is mercy. The Lord is truly showing us mercy and grace, bro. Like he really truly is. Because we could have fell into the lot of a 2/3 Christian, you know what I'm saying? Someone of any other nation's gods, you know what I'm saying? We could have fell into that lot.
The Lord could have had you be an ant.
Yeah, the Lord could have. You could have been a nigger woman. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a 2/3, but to be in this position is to be taken with the high regard, man. You gotta really thank the Lord for the position you're in, bro. Just to actually know this truth and to be a part of it, bringing forth true doctrine. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a bug out group. You know what I'm saying? You could be believing in mermaids and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can be, bro, I'm telling you, in any position you can be in, look at where you're at and look at what you're doing. To actually know this truth the way you do, bro. Let me get you got precept out? Go ahead.
There's 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 14. It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbytery, and that goes into the elders, the ones that first had it. It says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, meaning fully, that thy profiting may appear to all.
Right.
See? So this is because when you're moving in the spirit and how Yahweh Shem Yahshua wants you to, hey man, you're gonna have that different aura and countenance about you. That's how it is appeared. It's gonna be known that you're walking different, man. You're not walking after the ways of the world. No, and that shows how courageous you are towards Yahweh Shem Yahshua. How much courage you have in the Lord.
Let me get Psalms 136. Actually, I had a brief. 1 through 5.
Psalms chapter 136, verse 1. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever.
His mercy endureth forever. So that means even though the Lord knew we were going to fall off, we were going to go into idol worship, we're going to be in a mind frame of following all the other nations and their gods, and I'm talking about totally selling out to their gods, the Lord said, I'm still going to have mercy on them. And even though the punishment came through captivity, and boy, have you ever just seen movies with slavery, some of the things they done. Watch Mississippi Burning. Just watch some of those movies, 12 Years a Slave. You know what I'm saying? Birth of a Nation. Just watch those movies, bro. And that right there really didn't do it any justice, because when you're making a movie, you got to pull strings. You don't want to be too gory and show too much to people that's watching the movie, because you don't want it to be that extreme. Okay? Now imagine those things when Esau has no filter. Going into a home, taking the children, raping a woman in front of her husband. Now he's stuck with his woman. She's pregnant, and you know it's for the slave owner. And you living with this woman. You know what I'm saying? So all those things with no filter, and the Lord still had mercy on us through all that. You know what I'm saying? That's a harsh punishment, but he still had mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because look at what we're doing now. Look at exactly what we're doing now. This right here is actually earning. We're putting forth works and earning that penny. All right? We're working for it. That's why we're laboring. We're thanking the Lord. Thank you for that mercy. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. We really appreciate that mercy, because you know at the end of this race, bro, which soon is finna be over with, it's soon finna be over with, bro. And Esau finna open that floodgate, the Lord finna open that floodgate and let Esau have his way with you niggas, bro. Right. And then, now you're gonna want to run to the Lord and be on some, one of those off the couch in 5-second Israelites. I'm an Israelite now. You just jump up and stand. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? All that wickedness and life you live the wrong way, now it has to be paid for. Okay?
There's Matthew 7:21. It says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. You know? And you can, hey man, you could be, you can have courage and wickedness, but that's gonna last. That's only gonna last for a short amount of time. Right. You know, which you can see throughout the world that what mirth is, the mirth has ceased.
That shit died down.
It's
bro.
dead.
That shit dead. Nothing have value no more like it used to. Like growing up, like Christmas, Thanksgiving. Nah, that shit is an afterthought, bro. Nigga, look at that shit like there's no excitement in it anymore. You can just see it's just dead.
Psalms chapter 136, verse 2. Oh, give thanks unto the power of the gods, for his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his mercy endureth forever. To him who alone doeth great wonders, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endureth forever.
Chapter 22.
Verse 22 says, even an heritage unto Israel, his servant, for his mercy endureth forever.
So even unto his servants, his mercy. This is being shown mercy. Right. We had an opportunity through Yahweh Shem Yahushua to come out and proclaim his message. That's mercy. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we could, you know what we could be doing right now? Smoking, committing adultery, doing all types of wicked shit. And that's how 2/3, they're not showing mercy. Okay? The Lord's letting them be under that mind frame of the illusion of freedom. This right here is mercy, bro. We were shown mercy, and what we're doing is we're taking advantage of it. This is our grace period. Okay? Yeah, praise God.
Just going into how the Lord did great wonders through showing us mercy. There's Job chapter 9 and verse 10. It says, which doeth great things past finding out, yea, and wonders without number. Lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not. He passeth on also, but I perceive him not. See? So, man, it's all type of things that Yahweh Shema Shai did for us that we have no clue, you know? We don't even know some of the things that the Lord then preserved us and saved us from, you know? But we know what Yahweh Shema Shai showed us mercy, man. Why are we still good? You know, we still fit for coming out here and bringing this truth out.
All right. Let me get you still in Psalms 136?
Yeah.
Let me get 23 and 24. All
right. This is Psalms chapter 136, verse 23. Even in Salakia, who remembered us in our low estate.
So when we were in this low estate, and slavery and captivity, he remembered us. That's mercy. Okay? He remembered, hey, those are my chosen people. I promised them mercy. Let that mercy right there take hold on those elect men. Okay, he remembered it. Go ahead.
It says, for his mercy endureth forever.
It never goes away. Okay? His mercy never goes away to the children of Israel. Okay, go ahead.
And hath redeemed us from our enemies. For his mercy endureth forever.
So, why are we doing what we're doing right now? His mercy endureth forever. He wasn't going to let us stay in captivity and in bondage forever, because that wouldn't be mercy. That's not just. And we know that he's a just power. Okay? You know how he's just? He allowed the lowest people that he created to rule. And he kept his promise to them. Okay? Same way to his chosen now. That mercy now is taking full effect. Okay?
Yeah, this Wisdom of Solomon 3 and verse 9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints,
right.
and he had care for his elect. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord.
Right.
See, so the Lord have mercy and care for his saints, man. The Lord not gonna allow no type of harm to happen to his men. You know, we're doing exactly what is commanded and required of us. You know.
Let me get Luke. Got something? Luke 1 and 68 through 73.
And that's like Romans 11. You know, the Lord ain't gonna basically abhor us or cast us off.
Right.
You know, he allowed us and showed us through mercy that we was brought back into the fold.
Luke chapter 1 verse 68 says, blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
Now look, when you went back to that Psalms 136 and 24, it says, and he hath redeemed us from our enemies. Now that just read, blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people. That shows you right there that we are his people. He showed mercy. It will come a time to where he would have mercy on us again, and well, go ahead, it's going to explain it.
It says, and hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Right.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Right.
That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
Right. Go ahead.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant.
To perform the mercy of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and all the patriarchs, okay, of his